You need to be factual as you evaluate your life. And again, this is the place that very few people has ever gone. That's why we have so many sick people in the church and so many sick people in the world. When I say sick, I'm not talking about diabetes, I'm talking about sick mentally, sick in every sense then. It's because that we are afraid to look at the facts that surround our lives. When we look at where we are in life, we always shift the blame and the responsibility to somebody else. So our underachieving is based upon the government. It's the neighborhood in which I live that have me the way I am. So we begin to make those excuses, while when we address other people's issue, we see it through we see it through facts, but when we look at us, we see ourselves through the eyes of faith. So I don't have, but I would have one day. But you need to assess yourself factually so that your assessment of self is not predicated on faith, but is predicated on your performance. So then I look at my 47 years performance, and then I ask myself, so after living for 47 years, is this all that you have? After 47 years of living, so is this all that you could have achieved? Are you proud of yourself? Why have you been an underachiever? Is it because of system or is it because of you? Then if it is system, how come Jack Warner is succeeding and you are failing? Why other people are succeeding while you are failing? Therefore, it's not system. Therefore, it has to be my concept and my ideologies that needs to be re-examined. So as they looked and they saw that they were outside of the city, the first thing they evaluated was self. They evaluated their place. And they knew the consequence of living there. We are going to die if we stay here. But they also had to understand it was their leprosy that had brought them to that place. And so if it is my slackness would have me renting, then I have nobody else to blame but me. If my slackness will cause me to have a broken relationship, then I have to blame me. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And so therefore, then I deserve, if I like to reach the work late, then I deserve to be fired. Yes. Turn to somebody and say, did I hear him correctly? If I understand the importance of the work that I do, then I'm going to spend time to do it well. I am going to reach there in time, on time, and I'm going to do everything to make that work, that job that I'm working on successful, because that's the job that pays me. Because if it goes down, I lose my job, I will go down. So I do everything in my power to have good customer relations, to be a good person, to serve my bosses well. Guess what? When I do that, I do myself a favor. Amen. Amen. So you have to begin to analyze the facts.